Happy Mindful Monday. I thought I would do my Mindful Monday from one of my happy places, which is my front porch. Hope you had a phenomenal holiday weekend, long weekend. Perhaps you even got to socially distance visit with friends or loved ones, but whatever you did, I hope you were able to make the best of it. So I thought I had one thing I was going to discuss today, but I kind of switched it because I don't know, I was feeling it. I was feeling something different today, and I like to come from an inspired place. And as part of talking about mindfulness, it is being fully present. And one of the things that I've been talking about to friends and things that came up to me even today was, how do I stay so positive? How do I never have a bad day? And the truth is, oh my goodness, of course I have bad days. Of course I have setbacks. The difference is I stay present and I'm mindful that that is just what it is. It is a bad moment in time, or it's a bad day. That does not equate to it being a bad month, a bad life, or any of those things. And it's keeping in that mindset that allows me to stay joyful on a regular basis. There's also certain things you can do. So obviously, if you're having a bad day, step back from your desk or whatever you're doing. Maybe go for a walk, perhaps meditate, put on some music and do a live dance off. It doesn't matter, but if it gets the endorphins going and gets you feeling positive, that's a great way to overcome some of those disjointed moments in the moment. Another thing to do is realize that, again, as I said, it's a bad moment in time. You're going to have plenty of them. But don't allow it to define the rest of your life or the rest of your week. And so often things happen and we allow it to become our narrative going forward. I know it's easy to get into that rut, but believe me, when you're living a more present and mindful life, it is so easy to come from that other mindset that it can be changed around. I'm not saying in a moment, that takes practice. And I'm not saying that there aren't things that are going to be devastating. And, whether it's mourning the loss of a loved one or going through a health crisis, I know that firsthand. I've been there. I know what it's like to think that my time was extremely limited. However, by coming from it from a positive place and making the best of the moments, the time that I was spending was spent with so much joy and so much love. And I truly believed allowed me to experience a different ending, which has been the most incredible journey that I've been on since waking up from surgery. But again, this takes practice. And I thought it was something that we should talk about, and I'd love to continue the dialogue because I think a lot of you have different ways that you handle adversity. And I'm not just talking on social media, I'm talking in life. Adversity in the moment, whether it's a financial situation, and goodness knows we're all having a difficult time, or so many of us are having difficult times during this pandemic with the economy being shut down. But I don't want you to think that I'm making light of it and I can go like this and snap my fingers and going, oh my God, everything's better. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the way I handle it, the way I look at it, and the way I'm able to I hate to say reprogram, but revisit the situation in a different light allows me to come at it from a different angle and look at ways to solve the problem versus ruminating on what the problem is. Do you see the distinction? You have the ability to take a problem and sit there and ruminate that it's a problem. It's a problem. Oh my God, it's getting worse. Or you can say, okay, this is the situation. How can I move forward? How can I infuse some joy in my life while I'm handling this? And you will not believe the things that come to you as a result. It is how I have found silver linings in some of the darkest moments of my life. And I really want to invite you guys to explore how you can do this with me. So, some homework for you. Down below, comment. I want to hear how you guys cycle through adversities, bad days, etc. Maybe you have some helpful hints on how you cycle through them. And I don't know, I'm kind of thinking maybe we even do a live about this, because I think that this is something that we're all struggling with, especially as we're in the midst of a pandemic. There's a lot of things, a lot of heaviness But I do think despite that, we're able to find some joy in the current situation. Okay, that's not necessarily with the current situation, but still find moments of joy, or as I like to say, always find silver linings. And remember this, you don't know what a good day is without experiencing a bad day. So take those moments as they come, because remember, from contrast comes clarity. Have a great day, have a wonderful week, and I cannot wait for us to continue this conversation.